Hi, welcome to your English 3 class. I'm Miss Beddick, and I am not with you today because I am at home. I've just recently had a son, Mr. Emerson Beddick. And so because I'm not there, I just wanted to let you see my face, hear my voice, and get to know me a little bit. And I wanted to tell you a few things about what's going to be expected of you in the next few weeks before I come back. I will be back at the end of September, so it won't be too long, but you will be well on your way into your work by the time I get back. So a little bit about me. I'm originally from Houston, and I've lived all over Texas for various reasons, school and jobs, but I've also lived in 3 other countries, Guatemala, Spain, and Morocco at different points, some for school also, and sometimes those were, I was working and doing service jobs. So if you love to travel or want to travel, I'd love to talk to you about that and ways that you can afford to do that when I get back. And then I moved to Temple 2 years ago, so this is actually my 3rd year teaching at Temple High School. We moved here because my husband, as you see here in this picture, he is a family medicine resident at Skeleton White, so he will be done this year. And it's a long road to be a doctor. I know some of you probably want to be a doctor, so I can talk to you about that too. I graduated from Howard Payne University here in Texas. And my degrees were in psychology, English, and visual arts. I'm also certified to teach art, so I love to bring that into the classroom, and I look forward to seeing y'all's creativity when I get back. And then, of course, I am a proud mama of Emerson now, seen here in this picture, and also a 115-pound Labrador. So he was my first baby. But we love doing outdoorsy stuff when we can, and traveling. So if you are into any of that, I'd love to talk to you about it. All right. So now to the business stuff. So you have a syllabus in front of you, or you should have been given a syllabus or will be. So I want to talk about a few things that are going to be on that. This is the AP syllabus, but everybody's looks similar. So everybody will have this course overview on your syllabus. And that kind of just outlines the general idea of the course. You're going to have your required materials. These are required. For you AP and IB people, you will actually have binder checks. So and those are going to be grades. So you're going to want to have this stuff. You're going to be setting it up later on this week. So you want to really think about those things. If getting any of those things is going to be a problem for you, then please talk to me or your sub, and we will make sure that you get what you need, because that's going to be important for your success in this class. There's some other information down here about grades and late work that you definitely need to look at. And then something I just want to point out really quickly is this Remind 101 code at the very top. If you have not used that in your other classes, what that is basically you text that code to this app, and it allows me to send you reminders. Now, I'm not going to be texting you, other stuff. I'm just going to be texting you your due dates, just reminders to help you stay on track. And I also send those through Schoology, but most of us have our phones with us more than we have our Chromebooks. So this is just a really helpful way. I do use it a lot, and for the kids that do sign up for it in the past, they've benefited from that. They stay on top of their stuff a lot better. So everybody's is a little different. This is AP's code, but yours is at the top if you're not in AP. And if you would sign up for that as quickly as possible, that would be great. So the back of your syllabus, again, this is AP, so yours might look a little different, but you have your units of study. So that's the year at a glance, so you can kind of know what's coming for you, what types of things you're going to be reading and studying, give you some ideas, some other frequently asked questions that generally people want to know as they start the year. Now, I'm not reading all of this to you because you can read. And so what we're going to do is on Tuesday, for you AP/IB people, you will have a quick quiz over this. And in your English 3, you will have yours on Friday. And yours will actually be, you'll have some other items on your quiz that you'll learn about later this week. So either way, you have a quiz over your syllabus. And so I expect you to read it and actually know what's on it. And you're grown, so you can read it yourself. All right. The other thing that you're going to need to take care of is the last page, which is the syllabus agreement. You've seen these before. You need your parent to sign it and you down at the bottom. And that is going to be your first daily grade. And it's basically the easiest 100 you're going to have all year. Just bring it signed by Friday and you have 100 in the grade book right away. So easy. All right, a few things about the classroom. I have some crates in the back by the door that you will keep your journals in for you English 3 people. You're going to have composition notebooks. AP and IB, you will have binders and a journal, and I need you to keep up with those yourself, okay, because you're going to need those for homework really regularly, and I don't really think that it's necessary for you to keep them in class, but you do need to have them in class when you show up. When you are submitting work, if it's paper, like a worksheet or something like that, we don't really do worksheets, but if you're going to put it in this blue box that's back by the door. If it's digital, you will be one of two places, either Schoology or Turnitin.com, not Google Drive. So just sharing something with me is not going to ever suffice as turning something in, because I get 100 things shared with me each day and they all kind of go into this big lump. So if I want something digitally, it's either going to be on Schoology or Turnitin.com. All right. And I will remind you of that. If you are absent for any reason, even if it's for band or football or whatever, it is your responsibility to find your work. If it was something paper-based, it will be in one of these bins in the back by the door, and it will be labeled with your class. You can also check Schoology due dates, and other like digital assignments will be posted there. So if you've checked both of those places and you still have questions about what you're missing, or you don't understand what to do on your missing work, then you can come talk to Miss Beddick, me, or your sub about what you're missing. But don't come straight through the door going, give me my makeup work. It's here or it's on Schoology. You can find it yourself. Okay? Any announcements, like school-wide announcements or upcoming events, any kind of posters, I put them back here on the little bulletin board by the door, so you can check there. My schedule and the calendars there and things like that. And then as far as what we do every day, you can look on the board on the side wall over there, and you'll have your daily objective, your homework, if you have it, which you will often have it, and then any upcoming due dates. Try and keep little reminders up there for you. So you have reminders there, you have reminders on Schoology, and you'll have reminders if you sign up for Remind 101. So it'll help you stay organized if you look in all of those places and pay attention. Okay. And lastly is the tardy sign-in. It's by the door where they usually are. Important in my class, if you're not in your seat by the time the bell rings, then I count you tardy. Okay, because we have a lot to do in our class and we always have bell work, and so I need you seated, ready to go when the bell rings. All right, that way we can get on with our business. All right, so that is that. I look forward to meeting all of you when I get back at the end of September. Please email me if you have questions, email your sub. We're all here to help you and help you be successful, and I look forward to seeing you. So have a great start to your year.